Man, the transfer portal gonna be full of nothing but Colorado players. Let's get into it.
Major sounds in the kitchen cooking up, boy.
What's up, fam? We back at it again, and we talking about Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes again. They have made headlines again. You know what I'm saying? And we talking about that transfer portal, how half of the damn team done went into the transfer portal. I mean, you can look at it like a good thing, or you can look at it like a bad thing. Now, me personally, I'm kind of undecided, you know what I'm saying? Because on one hand, I feel like, okay, 41 players, that's damn near record breaking when it comes to, losing players to the transfer portal, especially, before the fall, you know what I mean? And before, you know what I mean? And right after the spring game, they lost the number one receiver right after the spring game. So, it's been a lot of, he say, she say, just a lot of rumors going out there. I don't want to talk about no rumors. I want to talk about the facts. And, from what I'm seeing, they're saying that, that's damn near a record breaking number. You know what I mean? 41 players. I mean, he had like 83 on scholarship, and now he only left with like 20 on the scholarship right now. So it's like, I seen the video one guy was talking about, he had to he got to have a foundation. And and on one of my videos I said, hell, it ain't no foundation, which is true. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't no foundation when it comes to like talent, I would say. But you still need the players, you know what I mean? And we all know, when you get that head coaching job, you're going to have to clean house. But how much though? Like, you know what I mean? We already know you was going to let go of a lot of the coaching staff, you know what I mean? And we know that a lot of players weren't going to make it. But damn, 41, man. Like that's damn near a record-breaking number, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what, as far as even this season coming up, Colorado fans, y'all, only thing that I can say to the Colorado fans, man, without being disrespectful to y'all, bro, y'all gonna have a horrible season. Y'all are gonna have a horrible season, you know what I mean? So, don't expect a lot coming from, Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes, because they definitely won't have a good season, especially with all of these players leaving out, you know what I'm saying? And, all of these scholarship players gone. You only got 20 on your roster at this point, you know what I mean? And they were saying that this is the most ever. This is the most transfer ever from a Power 5 program, so that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate it for y'all, especially for this season. Now, I'm a firm believer that later on down the line, Coach Prime gonna get this thing rolling. I'm a firm believer he gonna get the ball rolling. You know what I mean? But I mean, Colorado is number one as far as transfers. You got Arizona State, they got 29 transfer. Ole Miss 29, Arkansas 27, Cal 26, Oregon 26, Texas A&M 26. You know what I'm saying? They saying the Power 5 average is 16. So it's like, man, y'all at the top of the list. We all know that a lot of players weren't gonna make it, but I thought, be honest with you, man, I thought, I knew a lot of players were gonna leave, but not this amount. Like, I didn't expect to see this amount. I knew it was gonna be a good bit of players leaving, you know what I mean, before the season started. But you gotta have somebody out there. You know what I mean? I mean, come on, man. Like, you got to have somebody out there. There's so many players leaving, and people saying, well, yeah, they leaving, but people are coming back in, which is true. People are going to come back in. We haven't seen nobody that we can say, I haven't seen anybody. I'm going to just say that. I haven't seen anybody that transferred to Colorado. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these kids ain't going to want to go to Colorado. You know what I mean? You got to think of these kids. Deion is not from their generation. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of take back what I said in the last video, like, who wouldn't want Deion Sanders as they head coach? But that's for people in that generation. Now, of course, if you're a football player, you should know your history, and you should know the history of the players, and you should know who the hell Coach Prime is. You know what I mean? But at the same time, man, I don't know if these kids gonna be, if a lot of kids gonna be interested to even going to Colorado. You know what I mean? I just don't know. I would if I was a kid. So, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not from their generation. You know what I'm saying? So, I can't say what they should do or what they would. I just can't say because they from a different generation. But anyway, yeah, man. Like I say, don't look for much from this season, man. Because the way it's looking, like the transfer portal is open, so it's like it's going to be people coming in. Believe it or not, somebody is going to come to Colorado. I don't know if any top players, because at this point in April it really ain't no it ain't really no top players or no 5-star, no starters going into the transfer portal. If you going in at this point, in the year, then you're probably not gonna start anyway. You know what I mean? Or you probably lost your position anyway. So even if Colorado brings some players in, they're still not gonna be, they're still not going to be the type of players that you would need to go to get far as you want to go. But like I say, I already know it's not going to be a good season for them anyway. You know what I'm saying? We talk about a 1-11 team once again. You know what I mean? They may be. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. What the record gonna be? I don't want to predict it either. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Like out of five of their quarterbacks, they lost 4, and they only got 1 returning. Out of their running backs, they lost 5. Out of the 5 running backs, they lost 4, and they got 1 returning. The wide receivers, they had 10, and they lost 10. So you already know they ain't really got no receivers. They ain't got no receivers. I don't know. Matter of fact, I think it's just the returning. Wait a minute, let me see. Because you got to have, I'm sure he got some receivers now. He said he had 10 receivers. I guess they talking about on scholarship. I guess that's what they talk about on scholarship. You had 6 tight ends. Now you only got 3. Well, you lost 3 and you got 3 returning. You got 14 offensive linemen. You lost 8, and now you got 6 returning. So I don't want to go through this whole thing as far as the positions, man. But it's just a sad day right there for Colorado. It's a sad day for y'all, man. And it's gonna take a while to rebuild. So I think y'all still should support your team, because if you're a rider for your team, you're gonna ride regardless. So I think y'all should still support your team. I think y'all still sticking there with Coach Prime. You know what I'm saying? Coach, it ain't, things ain't gonna be easy over there at Colorado, man. You gotta understand, man. Things are not. You already know how Coach Prime coming anyway. You know what I'm saying? He let them know off rip that a lot of y'all ain't gonna make it, and that's real, man. That ain't just for that ain't just Deion Sanders. That's every coach. Every coach done said that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ain't gonna make it. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Regardless if you rebuilding a team or not, a lot of kids ain't gonna make it, because some kids ain't gonna make it through because it's a lot of competition out there. So man, I don't know, man. Like I say, I don't want to be on no hating or what Rich. I ain't got no reason to hate on Colorado, but I don't want to really talk down on them because they already down. So I ain't into kicking the man while he down. You know what I mean? I'm just letting it be known like this this is like a record breaking number right here, man. Like they definitely at the top of the list this year as far as transfers. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have expected this. That's all I'm saying. I really wouldn't have expected 46 players, you know what I'm saying, to go in the transfer portal. I mean, come on, 46. I know this is your first year, and we know you got a clean house, but damn, you done took everything out the house. You know what I'm saying? You done took damn near everything out the house. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Shout out to Colorado and shout out to Coach Prime, man. And, I hope y'all build that team up. You know what I mean? I ain't got no more to say about it. Y'all already know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? And get at your boy. We out.